guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rena. If you're new here, then welcome. Today I've got one of my favorite videos to film. It's to going through all of the vitamin C and vitamin A product that used up in the year of 2024, ranking the best of the best since we're mid-year 2025. If you are shuffling your skincare products, looking for something to buy during for this end of year financial sales, this is the time to look for this video. And I've done this in the previous years and intend to do it kind of like mid-year every year to look back in the past year of what I've used up fully, and out of all the empties, what do I think which one's the best. So if you don't see the product that I mentioned today, there's a chance I've already done it previously, so I'll leave the previous videos for you to have a look. But without further ado, let's just dive into it. I've got 4 vitamin C's and 4 vitamin A retinol products to talk about it in today's video. So without further ado, just don't forget to give me a like, consider subscribe, leave your comments, all the things that YouTube would love you to do, help me with the algorithm to get things going, and let's just get started. If you guys don't know, I went to Japan at the start of 2025, which is this year, and I went to shop a lot of J Beauties. Obviously I was like, oh my god, I love this. And even before that, last year, I was able to use a J Beauty vitamin C app, and I knew this even before I got to Japan. And I feel like a lot of people are going to Japan these days, like, you know, the travel and everything are just fascinating. So if you happen to go to Japan, this is definitely a product that you can have a look. I believe this is called Rohto Melano CC Concentration Majors Essence. For the same like vitamin C line, they have cleanser, toner, vitamin C serum, essence, treatments, cream, even masks. I've got the essence, which to me is like a serum, and it's got 20 mils in here. I look it up that you can purchase in Australia from Stylevana, and at the moment they have a crazy deal of $15 for 20 mil. That is such a bargain price. They do come up with updated version almost like every year. So I compare my packaging and I think my version could be close to like 2021 or something. When it's completely fully sealed, I don't really worry about it, and particular for this packaging, after I use it up, I know it is well preserved. So you come with this UV shield, silver kind of metallic packaging. You can't see through, you don't know how much you've got left. You can see in the footage, if I can still find it, I have to use a toothpaste squeezer, is that how you say it, to actually get the very last bit out. If you look at my neck of the bottle now, you know there's oxidations, brown colors, but when I was squeezing product out, every single drop is still very clear. So I really enjoy how simple the packaging is, so lightweight and yet is so well preserved. For the product, I know we have 4 types of vitamin C's, one being the L-ascorbic acid and 3 different derivatives. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact concentration. I was unable to find it. But based on my personal experience and using a whole bunch of vitamin C's in my life, I'm thinking the overall concentration should be around 10% each. But this is just me estimating, guessing it. I do found it definitely helps with brightening my skin, boosting the glow, reduce the hyperpigmentation while I was using it. It comes with a light clear liquid color texture, and when it applied onto your face, it just leaves that slightly shine. If you use the Skinceuticals CE Fluoride, well, that's in my opinion a very shiny serum. This is definitely not like it. It's just a little bit. I don't really mind that in the morning because I do apply a sunscreen. A lot of my sunscreen would give me a nice glow anyway, so this doesn't add anything too much onto it. It's just kind of merged along with my sunscreen, so it's just like overall shine. So I don't notice the difference. Obviously you can use it at the night time as well if you wish, but if you wanted to get a true mattified finish, this is not the one for you. But the price at the moment on Stylevana is absolutely a bargain. Just a side note, I don't get any commissions or affiliated, I don't know, paid videos, whatever portions from Stylevana or any other brands. I never get paid for it. Sometimes I get a PR very occasionally, but I do have a link for Stylevana. If this is your first time sign up, you can save a little bit. I think they might give me a voucher. But yeah, I just want to point it out. The links I leave down below, I wouldn't get any commission. But if you're purchasing from Yesstyle, I do have a code that using that code will save you some and give me a little bit of commission. So I just want to quickly mention, I'm not being biased by being supported by, even if in the future I would still say my true honest opinion because I wouldn't cooperate if I don't like it, but that's just very a side note. A big vitamin C serum that I used up in 2024, I can't remember which year, and I actually truly love if you're someone after a more mattified vitamin C finish. This is the Kiehl's Powerful Strength Line Reducing Concentrate. I have the big bottle 75ml here. They also have a 50ml bottle. So the 75ml, the one that I've got, retails for 188. The 50ml ones retails for 150. The price difference is there, but no, I don't recommend it necessarily going for the big bottle. I used it up with my mom occasionally because during the holidays, school holidays, her family would come over to, well, as in my family would come over to my house to spend some time with me. So I have someone using this with me, and that really helped me relieve the stress of feeling this being oxidized. It's not oxidized actually, but I can definitely tell towards the very bottom it is a little bit more yellow than when I first start using it. It does have a shelf life of 18 months, so you don't have to worry if you just use it yourself having that 50ml bottle. It sounds like an expensive product, but Kiehl's does always have sales, buy one get one free, and the one free is usually a multiple small travel sizes to make up a full same quantity size of the one you purchase. And that is even brilliant for me because if I'm going for travel, I'm gonna take a small one, don't feel worried that's being wasted product while I'm travel, and I still get the same product, if that makes sense. And they always have ShopBack for cash rewards, so 20% of whatever the amount that you're paying for will get repaid back onto your bank account. That is something, if that's something you are after, I do have referred code for both of them. I'll leave it down below just for you to save some money, because that is always me. I love purchasing, but I love saving at the same time. Back to the product itself, we come with a pump bottle with a lock design, but it's not UV shield. So I do save this one under my vanity away from the sun just to preserve it as much as possible. And when you pump it out, it's not a runny liquid, it's like a lotiony texture, and it's got a light yellow color to it. So don't worry if you pump it out, it's like it's already yellow. That's just the way it is. When you apply it onto your face, it's really, really smooth feeling. It's like almost smooth out the lines a little bit. It's definitely to do with the ingredients in here, but that's also really good if it's using in the morning, you want a mattify finish, you want to apply some makeup afterwards. You don't have to worry that skincare is too glow that you have to powder it down with your makeup. It's like a perfect base for you. The vitamin C here, we have a combination of 12.5%, where 10.5% is the pure ascorbic acid, which is the big boss of vitamin C. Also 2% of vitamin C derivative to stabilize and also strengthen the penetration. Then they add in hyaluronic acid here to smooth out, nourish your skin. So it's definitely one of the vitamin C that you can have one bottle in the morning, and you don't have to pair with a lot of other serums if you're not after for saying acne controls or other treatment. If you just want something nice moisturizing and give you a bit of anti-aging, help you fight against the free radicals during the day, then one bottle is enough. If you want something a little bit more bougie, I do have the Skinceuticals one that I used up in 2024, and I have to say, I love the brand Skinceuticals, but I just haven't found a vitamin C from them that I truly love. This is called silymarin CF, I believe. Okay, the price, bear with me. It retails for $249 for 30ml. I was going through this quick kind of script myself the other day, and Emma has to be around, and she heard $249 and her eyes almost popped out. She's like, what? I said, yes, I know it's very, very expensive. So it has to be super good for me that I used with my results and my experience so that I can repurchase, because it's just too expensive. I know Skinceuticals done a whole lot of research on their ingredient, the combination, the formula. They've dedicated so many years for it, so it's fair for them to charge whatever the amount, and as long as it works fine, that I definitely would support. But this one, because the experience is so not pleasant, I just can't support it. But let's have a look at the ingredients first. We have high potency combination antioxidant. We have the silymarin, as the name suggested. That's milk thistle extract, 0.5%. We also have 0.5% of fluoric acid, and then we have 15 ascorbic acid. So really good concentration of big balls and a whole bunch of nice antioxidant ingredients in here. And we also have 0.5% of salicylic acid here. The reason why they put in salicylic acid is because this particular vitamin C is more designed for people with oily skin. So the research they've done is the oil oxidation, because you're having oily skin, your pores are a bit larger, so they tend to create a lot of like oils and sebum. These sebum can cause oxidation, and these oxidation obviously ages your skin as well. And it's far more than normal skin type because you're oily skin. So they're having all this special ingredient here to help reduce the oil oxidation, and it also helps to protect any potential breakouts so you don't have any other problems by using this one vitamin C serum. And that is why the silymarin is in here, that is why the salicylic acid is in here. So the whole idea sounds perfect. I do have very oily T-zone. I'm like, oh my god, this could be my game-changing vitamin C, although it's very expensive. It comes with an oil-free formula, so that is even better. I'm not adding anything onto it, but it's probably, I'm guessing, it's the fluoric acid, because I've used other vitamin C's with fluoric acid before, and I've used the fluoric acid itself in the past. Every time I have something with fluoric acid, it seems to be very shiny and oily feeling on my face. It's to the point that I think it's a bit greasy, and I I don't like it. And this is definitely one of those cases. I've used the I've used their CE fluoric one before. I've used the ordinary ones containing fluoric acid in there and resveratrols in there. None of them was my favorite. I just can't not. I probably can use it once in a week and often during nighttime, but this is more designed for me on a daily basis, and I prefer to use it in the morning. I just can't. I just can't love it. I did use it up to the very last drop. There's nothing left. But it's too expensive that I just can't love it. We do have a shelf life of 6 months. So if you get this one, open up, use it straight away and away from sun. Because it is a shield bottle, but it's still see-through at the same time. If you do really love Skinceuticals vitamin C's and you find a better way of using it, please leave in a comment below like how you use it, what skin type you are. And I know they have a few more different types of vitamin C's, which the one that you think would be the one that I enjoy. I don't feel like I don't mind purchasing it to try, but I don't want to repurchase this particular one because I just don't like it. If you don't want to use vitamin C in your serum steps, I do have a moisturizer for you. This is the Paula's Choice C5 Super Boosted Moisturizer. I have a mini size which is 50 ml, and they do sell this one for $29, and the full standard size is 50 ml for $66. Again, Paula's Choice, a brand you never need to pay for full price. They're always on 20% off. During their big sale days, anniversary, end of Christmas, end of financial year, they will do 25% off. And those times when you spend to a certain amount, they're gonna give you more gifts at the same time. That is why I'm a VIP member with Paula's Choice. That is why I have a lot of their classic exfoliating toners, because that is definitely something to give out a lot. Not that I'm complaining, I love it, but this is how I accumulate so much because I got free gifts. So this one was a gift for me as well, and I was really wanting to love this one. Unfortunately, it's a like product, but not a love product. I love their vitamin C serum, the C Boost Super Booster Serum. That was brilliant. In my previous year's video, I think that was even better than the Skinceuticals CE Fluoride. So if you don't know the details, check that one out. This one contains 5% of vitamin C, but it's a 5% of stable vitamin C, which means it's vitamin C derivatives. That's fine. The vitamin C derivatives are much more stable and much more mild and easy to be applied onto your face and work slowly into your skin. You don't have to worry about irritation, especially this is your last step. You don't want to apply your moisturizer and feel so itchy and sting that you have to wash off everything. So I actually like how they just add something, but not too heavy. They also add in squalene here and also peptides here to really moisture skin, strengthen your skin barrier, and to give this nourishing feeling, because that's what a cream meant to do. It's not so much into antioxidant, but also just to create the last defense on your face against the outside environment, because this usually is your last step if you do apply during the nighttime especially. I think it's a rich but not heavy cream. You can tell at the moment this is all oxidized, so I know they have good active ingredient. Some of the vitamin C's, you leave it for 5-10 years and they look exactly the same. I start to wonder how much ingredients are actually being active in your vitamin C jar. But this one, I can definitely tell it's got good concentrate ingredient there that's supposed to work for you. I can use it morning and night time, so interchangeably, especially going for travel. I would love to use it again, but not making into my repurchase, because the cream is just a little bit not too rich for me, but kind of like during the winter time I love something a little bit more, and during the summertime I like something a little bit less heavy, and this is right sitting in the middle, and that's just for my normal to combination skin. But if you, like I said, don't want to try the serum, wanted to add some vitamin C's in your cream, this is a good one to go for. After the tea break, let's get into the second half of the video, talking about the retinols here. Retinol is one of the key active ingredient in my skincare routine. I would say if you want to skip vitamin C every now and then, that's fair, but definitely try to keep some form of vitamin A, because it is the most scientific backed up ingredient to help against anti-aging and help the skin cell regeneration, so your skin's always look youthful and kind of glow and boosted at the same time. And a lot of the retinols these days are combined with other ingredients, so you don't have to have so many mini bottles. You can just have one, but it works for everything almost. The one that made into my 2024 end of year favorite is the Paula's Choice, the 1% retinol treatment. I used this one at the start of the year, and all the way till that end, December of 2024, I still recall this one. I love it so much. I got introduced of this one because I was trying to copy Angie's skincare routine, and she was using the US and Canada available only prescription brand agency, I believe, and that is just not available here in Australia. So I just look up the ingredient, and this has a lot of similar ingredients of what she's been using, and this also have a few more extras. So I just used this one and I was like, oh wow, this is so good. So we have 1% of retinol, which this will convert it into the retinoid acid, which is the active ingredient we wanted to have to work on our skin. It has this 1% after conversion, so you won't have actually as high as 1%, but it's gonna be effective enough, but also mild, so it's not causing you any side effects, because it can cause peeling, irritation, redness, and not so friendly skin conditions if it's so strong. So I like the concentration here, and I also like they have peptides in here. They also have some stable vitamin C's in here. That's just a little side sort of addition, especially if you don't want a vitamin C in the morning, then you have a little bit here in this bottle anyway. So the peptides here is a partial of matrixols 3000, and that's super good for working on the lines and wrinkles in your skin. Also the vitamin C is, like I said, it's boosting hyperpigmentations, good penetrations to skins. They're also adding serumizer here to create a nice skin barrier, so you are starting to build a very strong wall of your skin from your serum step. It comes with an airtight bottle. I've got pumps over here. I found the texture is kind of like a white lotion cream texture, and it works particularly well at nighttime, because I like a serum a little bit more heavy in the body during the nighttime that I want to cover me throughout the entire night while I was asleep. This doesn't feel heavy, absorbs into your skin nicely. I can use it on my neck as well, and I don't feel irritated. The retail price for this 30ml one is $92. Don't forget, they always have sale, but if you think that's too much, they do have a mini 5ml, retails for $23, which I think is a little expensive. But if you don't want to waste that nearly $100 bucks onto the full size, you can try the mini size. I wanted to repurchase, but they came up with this one, the Pro Retinaldehyde treatment, that I got myself as well. So I am really keen to try this one, and just to see if I would like which one a little bit better or if they're interchangeably. So stay tuned for the updates. Then another retinol that I've used up actually in 2023 and I love it so much, and I've got backup stocks, so I used a few more. That is the Kiehl's Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. I have 3 travel sizes here, giving me a total of 24 ml, so that is pretty much a full size as well. This is where I said get one, buy one get one free. These are the free one they give it to me. I think I still have a 30 or 50 ml waiting for me to use, a full size. Love it, absolutely adore this. We have 0.1 to 0.3% of retinol here, so the concentration is not super high, but it's definitely there to work if you use it consistently, and it's even more friendly for someone having a more sensitive skins. It has a very similar texture to the Paula's Choice one. I think this one is a little bit lighter, just a little bit, so a little bit easier to apply across your face, and you don't feel like if it's too heavy, if that's something you don't enjoy from a serum, you just prefer towards to a more runnier texture. It's no liquid, but it definitely feels really nice and easy absorbed into your skin. I think this one retails for around $100. Let me quickly check. $103 for 30 mils and $141 for 50 mils. For vitamin A, they have 12 months shelf life, so I would recommend go for the bigger one unless the skin is so sensitive that you don't have the time to use it consistently. Then obviously the smaller one will work better for in your budget. But absolutely love these as well. For these two will be which one is on a better sale that I purchased, but in my mind I feel like the concentration is a little bit better in the Paula's Choice, so I would tend to go for this one. Another vitamin A that I don't have here with me, I definitely throw it away, I think, because it was a travel size, is the Sunday Riley 8+ High Dose Retinol Serum. The story is I was using this one and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have a break because I've already used the Kiehl's in the past and it's the same familiar feeling. I really want to test out my Sunday Riley because I love their vitamin C CEO moisturizer. So I opened up a Sunday Riley one. I was like, wow, this is similar to the Kiehl's, but it just doesn't feel as good as the Kiehl's. So I went back to my Kiehl's again. I'm like, oh, this is what I want. So out of the really good side-by-side comparison, I absolutely love the Kiehl's already. The Sunday Riley one that I got is a mini size. I don't think it was even 15 ml. So the 50 ml is their standard sale size, which is $70. And they also have a 30 ml for $129 and then a 50 ml for $200. So it's gonna spend some of your good monies out of it. The concentration in that Sunday Riley one seems to be pretty good. They have 5% of retinol ester blend and 0.5% of blue-green algae. They also have 1% of encapsulated retinol blend. So they have a few good concentrated derived retinol that needs multiple conversions into your actual retinoid acid, which again, although it says A+ high dose, but it's not that strong because after the conversion you're not going to get a lot compared to a pure retinoid acid. Still, that is really good for someone just started. And they also have the blue-green algae to, you know, boosting your skin's hydration. So it's a multi kind of anti-aging serum. It is quite expensive. And as much as I want to say I don't like it, I always feel like maybe it's just because I only have a small travel size. If I will ever get a chance to try maybe the 15 ml, I would give it one more chance. But at this stage, I just cannot recommend it because I know at the time when I go side by side, my Kiehl's was winning by a lot. I had a lot of it. The last one, at least, is a very quick mention. It's the brand Skin Republic, which is an Australian brand. Retinol 1% plus squalane serum. When I purchased this one, it was fully new launch at the time, but obviously they've branched out a lot. I can't find the exactly same product. The one that I found really similar, it's like a 0.2% retinoid serum with squalane. So maybe that's the updated version of this old one. This is definitely an oil form because they're adding squalane, and it just feels like body oil, and I don't know why I think I would use it on my face. If you already heard a story from vitamin C, I don't like oil on my face, so I end up using it on my body and it works really good. The reason I want to quickly mention, well, although you guys can't purchase exactly one, Skin Republic is a really good brand. They have some good masks I hear people really enjoy, and obviously they are relatively affordable. These are all about $15 on a sale, half price sale, which they often have. And having retinol in your skincare routine to be used on the body is also a very important thing. It helps to increase the skin cell turnover on your body, will help you get rid of all those dead, dry skin, because the reason one is because of the lack of hydration, but also because they're slow turning over. The new skins are growing too slow, and having these retinoid acid in your body care can also help them boost it up, so you feel like your skin is glowing a lot longer and they turn over a lot faster, so you will reduce the time that you think they're much drier. So if you combine an oil with a moisturizer, like a body lotion, whatever, so it's not just moisturizing but also help to renew the skin cells, I think the result's gonna be better if you just use a simple moisturizers to try to hydrating the dead skin. So we're actually using the retinol to get rid of the dead skin and to get the new skins out. I hope that makes sense. And that just wraps up this video. I hope this video is informative. If it is, don't forget to give it a like and consider subscribe. Leave your comment down below if you tried any of the ones that I mentioned, or if you try something really good that I haven't used before. Leave your recommendations down below. I would like to tackle them. If you watched all the way till here, then thank you very much. I hope you all stay safe and stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!